Hey guys, and welcome back to my video. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I do my everyday makeup routine. This is something that I go to pretty much all the time if I'm having to wear makeup, unless it's somewhere like nice out. This is how I achieve this makeup look, and this is what I wear pretty much during the weekends every single time. And in the vlogs, it's usually this, and if I want to spice it up a bit, I'll just add wing liner. But yeah, if you'd like to see how I achieve this natural, dewy type everyday makeup look, then please keep watching. Okay, so I'm gonna start off by doing my eyebrows because I feel like it's the easiest and it's like my new routine, and I'm really liking how it looks, because before I would never put concealer under my eyebrows, but now I do. So I'm gonna start off by doing my eyebrows. I have two Anastasias, but one is empty and the other one, the little spoolie, broke. So I'm currently using one for the spoolie and one for the product. So I'm gonna start by placing it underneath and then building up the arch on the top. And I don't really have to fill in that much with my eyebrows. Let me zoom you guys in. I don't really have to fill in too much with my eyebrows. I'm kind of just making the shape more precise. There we go. And by the way, if I look like a grease ball, it's because I already, oh my god, this one's breaking off too. I already washed my face and I put moisturizer on. And the moisturizer that I use is super thick because I have dry skin, so it makes my skin look super oily. Next, I'm going to be taking the Naked Skin concealer, and I'm just going to be placing it a little bit on this Morphe brush. I don't really know what it is, but it's like a little flat definer brush. I'm just going to be placing a little bit on the little brush and then defining the unders of my eyebrows. And then I'm going to bring the product down. And I don't really do the top. I mostly just focus it on the bottom and then on the front. Next, I'm going to prime my eyelids. I'm going to be taking a little bit of this and placing it on my eyelids. And then taking my fresh Real Techniques Beauty Blender. I just bought it, so it's literally like perfectly clean. I'm scared to use it, but I'm just going to blend that out on the other side. I'm going to be taking this Revlon Photo Ready Translucent Finisher and then this Sigma F35 brush. And I'm going to be setting my eyelids with this. I love this brush. I actually have two of them. I have a Sigma one and a Morphe brush, and I never knew I had it. Moving on, I'm going to apply foundation. I'm going to be using the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer, and this is in the shade Golden Neutral. I really love this foundation. I really do, but the lady I feel like matched me too light for my face, which sucks because I get really dark in the summers, so I won't be able to use it for too long. But overall, I love this foundation. And then I'm going to be using my Morphe M439 brush and buffing that into the face. This foundation is like medium coverage. I don't think it's full coverage at all because it's very sheer, especially when you use a brush. But I like that because I don't really need the coverage. I just want to even out my skin tone, so it's perfect for it. Now I'm gonna move on to the eyes. So I'm gonna be going with the handy dandy Tartelette in Bloom palette. For an everyday makeup look, I like to take the shade Jet Setter and just applying that on my crease. And I feel like this color is like a perfect transition shade for my skin tone, and it still looks natural for an everyday use. I would highly recommend buying this palette because I really enjoy it, and I just feel like it's so, I don't know, I just really like it, and I would highly recommend it. And I love the shadows, and they're super blendable as well. Next, I'm going to be taking the shade Rebel on a smaller blending brush, a Morphe M503, and I'm going to be applying that on the crease to add some definition. I don't want to go too crazy with the eyeshadow just because this is an everyday look. I'm excited because I'm getting eyelash extensions. So if you would like to see a video on that and the experience, let me know down below. This is actually my third time getting it, but the first two times was a fail, so I'm fingers crossed this time I love it. I'm gonna go back in with Jet Setter and blend all that out. Now for the most exciting part of this video, I'm finally purchased the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So this is actually a first impressions as well. I'm literally taking it out of the package. I got it in the shade medium, so hopefully this works for me because, yeah, no, I'm really horrible with finding shades for my skin tone. But as an everyday makeup, I usually use the Naked Skin Weightless Skin Concealer. For the purpose of this video, I really want to try this one for the first time, and if I like it, I'm going to use it as an everyday makeup essential. I like the consistency. It's like easy to apply. It's like watery, I feel like, but not in a bad way. I don't even know. I feel like this is like not even lighter than my foundation. If anything, it's darker. Ugh. But let's see how it dries, because the lady at Ulta said it dries completely different than when you put it on. So let's take this beauty blender and blend it in. Oh, cool. Wow, that's like full coverage. Oh my gosh, this is literally full coverage. I like the formula though. It's very hydrating, I feel like. Look, it's so full coverage. I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe taking this little Morphe brush and just blending in the concealer in my inner corners where my beauty blender did not get it. Now to set the eyes, of course, I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Put a little bit on the cap. I totally am running out. Dab it in. Oh my gosh, my skin is so dry. Even when I put a little bit of powder on it, like I feel like the moisture being sucked in. Since my skin is dry, I'm not going to leave that on for long at all. But in the meantime, I'm going to set my eyebrows. I like doing this after my foundation because I feel like my eyebrows get a little bit whited out after the foundation, and then putting this gel on, it brings back the color. Okay, now I'm going to be using this Morphe brush. None of most of these brushes came in a kit, so they don't have specific names, but it's this little brush. I'm going to wipe off my powder, and I like to drag it around my face to set everything as well. But I don't like to do it directly because I have dry skin. Now for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Pro Brows Bronze Fusion, whatever it is, with this Sephora brush. A bit on my forehead and a bit on my jaw. For blush, I'm going to be using this Tarte blush in the shade Pampered. It's like a pinky blush, perfect for spring. And I'm going to apply this to the cheeks. Feeling extra rosy today. For highlighter, of course, Jaclyn Hill's Champagne Pop and this Morphe M501 brush, which I love using for highlighter. Mine is broken. I'm going to apply that to the highest points of my cheeks, tip of my nose, forehead, and pretty much where everyone does it. Oh my god, this is glowy today. I like to set my face before I move on to finishing my eyes with the Max Fix Plus. I don't think I could ever not set my face just because my face is so dry, so after putting all that product on it, it like soaks it up and I feel like I can't even move my face. For the eyes, I'm going to go back into the Tartelette palette using this Sigma pencil brush, taking the shade Jet Setter and Rebel and applying that underneath. And then taking this little mini brush, I'm going to be applying Champagne Pop in the inner corners of my eye. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using this Rimmel eyeliner in the shade Nude, and I'm just going to be applying that in my waterline because it really opens up my eyes and it looks nice for everyday use. It's not like black and smoky. Next, I'm going to be curling my eyelashes and applying mascara. I use the Lash Sensational, and of course I apply mascara on the bottom lashes as well. And then lastly for lips, but depending on what I'm doing for the day, I go between this liquid lipstick and this lipstick. This is the Tartelette liquid lipstick in the shade Rosé, and then this is L'Oreal lipstick in the shade Toasted Almond. But for today, I'm going to be using this lipstick. Alright guys, so that is it for this makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope you were able to get inspiration out of this to figure out how you would like to do your everyday makeup look. I think this look looks very natural and simple, but you also look put together as well. Overall, I love the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I feel like my under eyes look flawless and very like porcelain, and I have nothing bad to say about it. I love the coverage. I love everything about it. Oh my gosh, I definitely recommend that concealer. What I like about it the most is that it doesn't dry my under eyes, whereas the Urban Decay Weightless Skin Concealer did. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed watching this how I do my makeup pretty much everyday video. And if you'd like to see more makeup related videos in the future, let me know down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!